Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan and I previously filmed a 12-week, nearly 12-week update, an announcement on my pregnancy, and that was the first video I uploaded. If you wanted to watch that before you came and watch this video, and then the link will be in the description to go and watch that first. It explains how I found out I was pregnant and all my symptoms up until about 11 weeks. So yeah, if you wanted to follow my journey, then watch that video first, but if not, welcome. This video is going to be in regards to where I am at now. I am now 16 weeks exactly today, and so just going to be talking about the last 5 weeks and how it's been moving into the second trimester and all of that fun stuff. Sorry if the camera's moved, I just had to put my phone on loud because I'm waiting for a text. So yeah, so talking about sort of where I am from where I was last time. So last time when I left I was 11 weeks and oh gosh, I think I said I was 11 weeks and 2 days because I think I filmed it on a Friday, but since my scan, which I'll get into, my due date has actually changed and I'm 2 days further along than I was before. So at that point I was actually 11 weeks and 4 days, but it doesn't really matter. So now I'm 16 weeks exactly. I have had my first scan, you know, the one that everyone gets, and that was amazing because you know what, I showed you the pictures last time of the baby at 6 weeks and 9 weeks. It looks completely different when you go for your 12-week scan, like an actual little baby human thing, and it's like, wow, amazing. We got ours done at 13 weeks just because my partner couldn't get time off work to do it when we were actually 12 weeks, so we ended up getting it done the week after, but that's fine. It was even bigger, I guess. So and this is the picture. We've got a few pictures, but this is my favourite picture of the day. I'll show you that. You know what was amazing about the scan? They were taking ages, which some people might think is a bad thing, but the only reason they were taking ages was because our baby is a wriggler, like a massive little wriggler, moving around so much, doing flips, like even to the point where our pictures, one is one way and one is the other, because halfway through it flipped over and I had to get up and jiggle about so that it would like stay in a certain place. So yeah, the ultrasound took a while, but we were not complaining at all because we got to see our child for a little bit longer and it was really nice. Very reluctant to let us hear the heartbeat, however. Don't really know why. I think maybe it's because sometimes it can be quite difficult, and especially over here in the UK it can be quite difficult to you know, find the heartbeat that early on, and they don't want to like worry anyone and that, you know, that you can't find this heartbeat, because it can be quite stressful, I guess, if you can't find this heartbeat. So they just said, you know, you're going to get done your 16-week appointment, so but we saw the heartbeat, so that's, and obviously it was moving around like there's no other, so we knew it was definitely alive and kicking. Well, obviously we were measuring further, sorry, that gas though. Obviously we were measuring along further than we thought we were, so we are now due on the 2nd of March instead of the 4th. Symptoms wise, over the last 5 weeks, have been quite minuscule, to be honest with you. I know I said in my last video that my morning sickness had died down. It did come back a little bit. I think the last time I threw up was, oh god, I actually threw up on Saturday. Today is Monday, so 2 days ago I did throw up. But you know what's funny is when I'm sick and when I throw up now, it's more when I eat something that I don't think baby likes. So most food tastes absolutely fine to me now, and my appetite's back and I'm eating, but I'll just have the most random thing and it'd be like, nope, can't have that, like, sort of thing. So on Saturday I had a milkshake and it was like, no, no, you're not having this. I didn't like it, and it came straight back up. But I don't feel as nauseous on the bus in the mornings on the way to work. I don't feel nauseous when I like am eating, which I did before. I like dreaded eating. Although I was hungry, I dreaded eating because I just felt so sick. But that's gone, which is great. The one thing that has appeared that I didn't have before is headaches. Oh my god, like no one, and I didn't think that this was a thing, but it is, and I've read so much up about it, and that some women get really bad headaches in pregnancy, and it's more common than you think apparently. It's awful, like, and it's not even just like your typical, it's like constant headaches, but like all day. Like I drink water, probably not enough, and that's, yeah. And I, you know, paracetamol doesn't do anything. It doesn't get rid of it. So I'm just like, what do I do? Because I can't take, painkillers aren't doing anything. I'm trying to drink water and it's not really helping that much. So I went to the doctors about that, and they just said, they took my blood pressure and my urine and they were all fine. So they basically just said, drink more water. You need to be drinking like 3 litres, which my poor bladder, and paracetamol. That's all they can suggest. So I'm just like, okay, fab. Also, I'm not nearly as tired. Like I kind of feel like I'm starting to feel a bit more normal again, which is nice, and I'm able to go out and do things without, you know, feeling sick, feeling like I have no energy. And at the same time, like, if I have a full-on morning, like if I'm out all morning doing things on the weekend or something, I will feel really tired by the time I get home and need like a nap in the afternoon, or maybe not even a nap, just lie down. So I still do get tired quite easily. However, the tiredness is not nearly as bad as it was before. There's not really much else going on, if I'm completely honest with you. I've got some stretch marks on my boobs now, which is fucking fantastic. But you know, what can you do about that? That's literally what's going to happen when you're growing a human, so it's fine. I'm rubbing like oil. I'm sort of switching between bio oil and this cocoa moisturizer butter stuff. I'm sort of like alternating between the two because I've heard both are good, and I just want to do both, I guess, just to cover all bases. And I'm rubbing that on my belly like pretty much nightly now, because I've started definitely swelling up a lot more. And you know what, if anyone has any other good suggestions of what's helped prevent them to have stretch marks or even minimized it, please comment down below, because I'm always looking out for new things and something that's going to help that, because my skin is quite susceptible to stretch marks. I'm not saying that this is gonna stop it, because it might not. However, I would like to try. I would like to try stop it. So anyone can give me suggestions, please give me suggestions. Thank you. This is quite a I feel like this is going to be a really boring video because like not much has gone on. Obviously we had the 2 really exciting appointments, which was our 13-week appointment, 12-week scan, which I told you about, really good. And we also literally yesterday had our 16-week appointment, where I had bloods taken, urine. She just talked to me about all the things I need to get done. So I need to get a flu vaccination, I need to get a whooping cough vaccination as well, and all the appointments I need to book in as well with my doctor and with herself, but she's already put that one in, so that's fine. So I am blood type B negative, which is quite rare. Now I didn't know this until I got pregnant, because I've never given blood. Sorry, I feel really bad. But yeah, I've never given blood, and never really had the need to know my blood type, and no one's ever like told me or anything. So this was the first time I found out I was B negative. Now, negative blood types are quite rare. They're more rare than your positive blood type. So 85% of people have a positive blood type and 15% roughly of people have a negative blood type. So that's just sort of the majority of people do have a positive blood type. So when you are a negative blood type when you are pregnant, you have to be careful, because if the baby is positive, then your bloods aren't compatible at all, and you can actually cause the baby to have a blood disease. So what they do is they give you shots, and I think they give you shots at 28 weeks at my midwife appointment, and then they also give you one at 36 weeks, I think, or don't quote me, that might be wrong. But my midwife took my blood tests to send off, which will basically find out whether or not the baby is positive or negative, and that will just look in my blood cells, and if there's any positive blood cells in there, then we know that the baby's positive, because our blood obviously is basically shared. So everything's fine with my tests. My blood pressure is quite low, but I found out that that is normal in pregnancy and when you're young as well. So that's fine. When I did go to my midwife yesterday though, I mentioned my headaches, and she said to me that it might be the norm for you, and that's fine, and your blood pressure's fine and your urine's fine, so we're not worrying at the moment. But she did say to me, if my headaches continue beyond 20 weeks and they're still constant, then to come back and get my blood pressure and urine done again, because headaches can be related to preeclampsia. So anyone that's having headaches, go get your blood pressure taken and go get your urine taken. Make sure we're not getting preeclampsia. So yeah, that's not really much to report on. I'll show you my bump in a minute. We've definitely gotten a little bit bigger in terms of bump, but in terms of everything else, not many symptoms. You know, a few updates of the appointments and everything like that. Yeah, not really much going on. I'm not really sure what type of videos to film, to be honest, because my next one will be when I'm 20 weeks. My next update, that is, unless anything else happens, God forbid. But my next proper update will be 20 weeks, when we find out what we're having, which is really exciting. And that's only 4 weeks away, so that is amazing and so exciting, and it's gone really quick. But yeah, so I don't really know whether or not to film anything in the meantime. I'm not really sure. My channel's not exactly big, so I'm just sort of doing these videos actually for myself and for my partner and for my son or daughter as well, more than anyone else. It's more of a you know, keeping a memory of the pregnancy and everything. I will just show you my bump now. It's a bit bigger than last time, but yeah, we're a bit bigger. It's not as bloated, it's not as much bloat anymore, it's quite hard now. I also forgot to mention that no movements yet. Kind of felt a little flutter last night, but I'm not sure if that was just my bowels. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Subscribe if you want to continue watching this journey of this pregnancy, because I'm definitely going to be uploading more updates as the weeks go on, and just so people can stay informed, and just so, you know, if you're pregnant and you're at this stage, then it's really useful to watch videos like this. And I love watching other people's pregnancy update videos and bump updates and stuff. So yeah, so I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.